Greetings, fellow Terrans. Professor McKee here with the next episode for the Let's Play of Terra Invicta. And I've decided to change up the ship I'm going to build. If you remember, last episode I was building the very first ship to try and stop the surveillance missions. They're in violation of IRB standards, after all. The review board monitor, unfortunately, is a little bit slow, and also it takes 180 days to build. Meanwhile, the reviewer 1, which just has 2 torpedo bays, but it gets built in half the time. I'll build 2 of them. So this one ship is hopefully enough to shoot down this single surveillance vessel that they're sending, which is going to arrive... Oop, not that one. Where is it? Not that either. Where is the... Oh wait, it's already in orbit. Silly me. So yeah, so it's doing surveillance until August. 90 days means 3 months, basically. So we'll have it out in May, and we'll have time to take a shot at it. With the larger ship, we wouldn't have much of a shot. They will probably be willing to fight, and hopefully we'll be able to kill it before it can even take a shot at us. Missiles are very useful early game. If they do take shots at us, our ship will die. Meanwhile, on Earth, mission control in China, and in other China, Taiwan, and the United States. Funding in Kazakhstan, as well as some knowledge and economy, trying to boost its pitiful research a little bit. 40,000 GDP per capita is a soft cap on that, and we're way below that. And councilors are doing things to help the economy down here. I am getting solar array. Actually, maybe I don't want solar array because it's not that effective. No social science. That's a tier 1 module, but yeah, I'll poke away at this, I guess. Poke away at the ridiculously long mission tech. Thanks to all my HAB modules, I have nice bonuses on it now. Will still take me way too long to complete, though. Yeah, I can try and take that from menu first. Yes. Hopefully I can hold on to all of these and redirect global research again.
We now have a spy in their ranks.
Excellent. So I've been leaving a lot of the AI alone, which is not ideal, but I have gotten an undercover agent in the servants. It was critical success too, so I gained research, it looks like. Not quite sure what that means, or how much it progresses things, but now I'll just have her fail missions at a very low rate because you're cracking down in Mexico. She has an investigation of 3 servants. That's a terrible idea. But now, if I go to here, I know everything I need to know about them. They're doing alien movements. Yeah, I'd refer to them. Didn't. I know all the research they've done. I know where all their councilors are. So I could do things like assassinate the other councilors, that sort of thing. But this will let me keep tabs on what the servants are doing. They're a very dangerous faction for, well, everyone, really. Protectorate managed to steal it at the last minute. The AI has gotten better at doing that by spiking their research, sneaking out from under you. They picked up Great Nations, which is going to get things like projects that give United States claims on the rest of North America. China claims on lots of things and that sort of. So it's eventually useful, but I would have preferred to choose things myself. Let's see if I can steal it back from them. Yes. Excellent. First warship launched. I gain 200 influence.
Did you get the throttle down to Capcom? Right.
Force review board. Single ship. But this will complete in August. So I got some lasers and mags. What's the range? 500, 700, 900. Well, I have 2 more ships coming out in a month. 3 is definitely enough. And that will be in June. So yeah, I'm going to wait until all 3 come out, and then we're going to go politely register our objections to their lack of IRB approval for human subject research. Oh. Unrest by 3, but alien activities are revealed. I can quickly get the unrest down, it's not an issue. So yeah, let's see if anything's happened. Ah, some alien activity in our capital. Alright, Task Force Review Board is ready to go. And then we're going to do a transfer targeting Victor 13. Yes, they can escape pursuit. That is fine. It's going to think, the aliens are going to think that they can easily kill our 3 little vessels. The combat power is a little deceptive. It includes Delta V. They have 400 Delta V here. We have 8. So they think they're a lot more powerful, but all of our Delta V is in weapons. Most of their Delta V is in, or most of their combat power is in Delta V. So transfer will arrive later today, and we're going to have our very first fight. Okay. So Gorgeous Moon. They could easily run away if they wanted to. They have better acceleration. But they want to fight. So, if we are in... Let's see here. So I'm going to do... I want... a wall. As high velocity as possible, because that will give my missiles higher velocities. That's what I think. And I haven't renamed these ships. That's okay. So Reviewer 1 is approaching their vessel fast as possible. Confirmed. So for everybody, I'm going to have them set as primary target. And where is the point nose? Lock on target. There we go. So they're just gonna point their noses, which has a tiny bit of armor, right towards them, and they should start launching once they're in range. Yes, we'll fire at primary target. Okay. And they'll just blow everything because we have only one ship to attack. Nothing to worry about. So, let's begin. Maybe a little faster. Here we go. Torpedoes are launching. Follow them in. And the aliens' point defense will try to stop them. They probably will not be able to do it. Got one, another. We're getting real close. And boom, got it. One alien ship is down. And I took no damage. So that's how you beat the early game surveillance ships. You just build a few escorts or monitors with missiles. And they don't have the point defense to stop it, as long as you can use enough missiles. Now eventually they'll start getting wise to this, but well, got a little bit of salvage, a little bit of exotics. We have an officer, I'm not sure how those work, that's new. And we have salvaged an alien spacecraft. There's a large quantity of materials that defy easy categorization. That's those purple exotic thing. And yeah, we salvage alien technology.
Our teams have retrieved some alien technological artifacts,
We completed
Chancellor.
the objectives. Yeah, research, and we're going to have a new technology called alien technology to research. And we defeated him in space battle. Take that, Hans Castile. We beat it. We shot down an alien ship before you did. 500 influence, which is a lot. All right. So, we have successfully shot down the ship, but I want to keep going. I have not spent that much time after all, so I'm going to keep expanding my space presence. In fact, I can probably afford another orbital. Yeah, I need 3, so I can do another one. People have used up all of LE1, so I'm going to go to LE2. Alien ship incoming in October. From Saturn, it looks like.
Laying the groundwork.
Oh, and it's another surveillance ship. Well, it seems they've ignored the IRB comments, so we need to send them the message again. It's always annoying when they do that. I'm actually on the IRB board at my university. Usually goes very smoothly, but yeah, these aliens don't seem to understand the importance of just, not kidnapping people. Alright, arrival security done. Apparently the Senator is working for humanity first. That sounds like something Hans Castile would want to do. And potentially not completely useless, but yeah, I might not go back home after we win the fight. So, I wanted augmented reality. There's a bunch of nice things here following this. It'll finish real quick. Just in 1 month, because I got great bonuses and lots of techno. No, I'm not going to let the servants take that. Excellent. I have a bunch of the administrative nodes finishing, which gives me a nice little bit of administrative control.
Probably reflection there, and flight network, but still on 2.
I'll also boost my science output just a tiny bit. Excellent. Augmented reality done, and I contributed the most, which means I can then go for space research. Again, I need to get that research production up. The aliens are moving operations into the asteroid belt, so they're getting closer and closer to us. Not good.
We've got our people in place.
There's our fourth point in China. Still in their camp, but we won't be able to do more for a little bit. Still working on getting up to all of it. Need another 80 control point count. Space research done. And I think this lets us get the tier 2 modules for all the science types. I will need quantum computing because I'm going for quantum encryption for my 6th Councilor. So I'll go with that. We finished alien movements, finally. And by studying the residue in the vicinity of all the sightings, which we've done a lot of, they don't sweat liquid water like us. They dissipate heat like dry ice. And we can track this. So now we can detect the actual alien operatives. They're researchers that are not in compliance with IRB standards.
I advise we begin the search immediately, Chancellor.
Yeah, so we still have some friends. Intelligence agencies and corporations have agreed to help us, probably mostly Chinese and American ones. And we are going to spy on the servants. Oh, we're going to spy on the servants. Yes, that's exactly what we're already doing. So we want to locate one and contact them. So we want to talk to them. This is very different from all the other factions who end up fighting the aliens. I think they usually just start shooting. Oh, and we need to assassinate one too, for some reason. But first we gotta find one. And if they refuse to talk to our IRB representatives, we may need to send in some armed IRB representatives. Well, that's annoying. So there's a little bit of debris because I shot down that one ship. And I get the orbital negative event here that destroys modules. So up to 4 modules will be destroyed, or a sector. Cascading failure. I don't have any good... could pay a ton of money to avoid it, but I need the money for other things. Visualization of space complete. Again, I have control. I have so much science now. 2.9 thousand per month. It's really grown a lot, thanks both to my halves, as well as taking more points in China, and Taiwan. And my bonuses are really high too, so I'm getting great bonuses on lots of things. And what I need is directed space research. Where is that? Where is that? I don't see it. What am I missing? Habit, Astra. Oh, I have to have quantum computing. I see. Okay. in that case, actually, yeah, I need the farms to reduce Volatile's water cost. And the next surveillance destroyer has shown up. And again, my 3 little escorts, the review board, has come out to meet them. Let's see if they will accept this fight. Yep, they will, which means they will easily lose this fight. So once again, I'll just do maximum acceleration. Set priority target for you. Lock on target. And here we go. Once we get into range, yep, they are firing. All torpedoes have launched, and destroyer is gone. Another easy win. No surveillance mission for you. Once again, we get a little bit of exotics, some other salvage. Space agriculture complete. This is going to get us towards farming in space. That helps alleviate boost and volatiles, or not boost, water and volatiles income, at least from the feeding the crew members. And yes, I can't get that, but I'm going to go with cybernetics. I don't have tons of cash, but this won't be available for a while, and the implants are great once you research them. Ha! Okay. So there's an alien. Oh, we found one. We found one. Alpha 1. Alright. Now we gotta go talk to him. This first strike sighting.
Open a channel.
Here we go.
First contact with the aliens is underway, Chancellor.
Alright, so, well, I guess, yeah, so us having people leave to basically resistance and protectorate, probably, is still helpful because they're willing to share information with us. We have some people in the servants, our double agent, no doubt. And we now have met them, but we have no idea what they're telling us. Yeah, we can't talk to them. That's a problem. We need to learn their language. Okay. Well, that's going to be more research for us to do. We're now in 2027, and we have grown dramatically economically. We have almost all of China. Just need the executive point. Taking Taiwan, there'll be something interesting happening with that in probably a couple episodes. US and Kazakhstan are of course still ours, and we've expanded out into space. I have mines sent out to Ceres that will come online next year for more volatiles and water. My income there, especially volatiles, is getting low. I'm also running out of money because I can't use spoils. But funding is going to have to be put in place, as well as mission control, just so I can get more cash. I've also been doing direct investing. I researched a couple texts that reduce influence costs, and funding just costs influence. So I can just put in influence, which I have a lot of because I have great public opinion in China, and, well, China, that's a lot of people. The more your public opinion is high, the more influence you gain. And I've been shoving all my excess influence into funding because it's really cheap. And there's 2 tax that reduce that cost, so it's even more effective now. And Taiwan is actually pushing some funding as well. And once it finishes mission control, it will move over to funding completely, since I have the government score at the maximum. There's nothing much more for it to do besides funding and mission control. And we've shot down those 2 surveillance ships. There's another one coming. Victor 27 in May this year. It's alone, it's undefended, it's the same ship class. I'll be able to kill it pretty easily. The aliens are expanding into the asteroid belt, unfortunately, so me just shooting down 1 or 2 ships isn't going to help me that much, but we're getting there. So next episode, we'll probably research how to talk to the aliens. We'll also assassinate one, because, well, they're not being very friendly to us, and we need to be able to defend ourselves. I might need to get my 6th Councilor in cybernetics to really get an espionage and investigation on, although I might be able to take this guy out. And we'll continue expanding in space, perhaps getting some more upgrades to our Navy, but all that in future episodes. See you next time.